Counting every calorie that you eat can be a bit of a nuisance, especially when you're trying to sit down to a dinner with friends and trying to mentally measure how much rice is on your plate or the amount of fat used in the dressing. On the other hand, being on a calorie deficit is a must when it comes to your weight loss goals. But someone who is just starting out on his weight loss journey, counting calories can be more of a burden than a boon. Counting calories tends to put you in the wrong mindset. When focus is more on counting calories, you begin to ignore the quality of food being eaten. Yes, you can probably lose weight eating ramen noodles and Cheetos, but do those foods give you good energy, or help your skin quality, or make you feel good? Probably not. By not counting calories, you are pretty much forced to focus on food quality for weight loss, which is a good thing. So, what are the ways by which you can lose weight without having to count on calories? Number 1. Low carb vegetables and high protein meals. Low carb vegetables and high protein meals have been proven to be the most satiating nutrients on the planet. Having these foods on a daily basis helps to prevent you from having those small cravings. And they are the most satisfying meals that you can possibly have. Number 2. Number 2 is just the opposite of number 1. Avoid unsatiated foods, starting from processed foods, flour, and sugar. These foods are unsatisfying and never keep your stomach full. Instead, the more you have them, the more you have cravings and ultimately end up consuming more calories. It's going to be very difficult to lose weight if you are having these foods and are not counting calories. Number 3. Drink more water. Drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning after you wake up increases your metabolism, which helps you to lose weight fast as well as eliminate those hunger cravings. Number 4. Ask yourself the craving question. Next time, whenever you have a craving, ask yourself this question. Are you actually hungry enough to eat a salad? Oftentimes the answer is no. It's because when you are having that craving, the brain is just trying to get a bit of dopamine because it's bored. You need to train yourself to distinguish between real hunger and cravings so that you can stop falling in for those fake cravings. Number 5. Sleep more. Loss of sleep has been directly linked to higher resting cortisol levels and stronger craving. So always make sure you are having enough sleep every day. Number 6. Meditate. Research has shown that meditation can help with both binge eating and emotional eating. It's also been shown to help you naturally eat less by instilling a sense of mindful eating. This is where you are slowing down to actually enjoying the foods you eat instead of pounding down meals. Trying to lose weight without having to measure calories can be a little bit difficult. However, if you are a person who is very busy in his or her life and want to lose weight without having to take the trouble of measuring calories, you must implement these 6 steps in a weight loss diet in order to achieve your weight loss goals. Also, if you are planning to start on your weight loss journey and looking for a complete in-depth free guide on weight loss, feel free to see the description. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more such tips. Till then, I will see you in the next video.